7 things you're doing that Nissan engineers beg you to stop. Your Nissan can last for hundreds of thousands of miles, but only if you avoid these 7 damaging habits. From oil to CVTs, we're exposing what you need to stop doing. So subscribe and let's get started. Number 1. Ignoring the signs of a failing Nissan. This is the mistake that can turn a manageable problem into a catastrophic one. You see a warning light appear on the dashboard, but the car still starts, still drives, and feels mostly normal, so you keep going. The engine may sound slightly different, but you convince yourself it is nothing serious. The transmission may begin behaving differently, yet you assume the problem will disappear on its own. Even when the temperature starts climbing higher than usual, you tell yourself you can deal with it once you get home, but that is exactly the habit you need to stop. Your Nissan does not have to completely break down before you take a problem seriously. A warning light means something has changed, and ignoring it can turn a small issue into major damage. A coolant leak can cause overheating, a transmission fault can damage internal components, and a charging failure can leave you stranded. If the oil pressure warning appears, stop treating it as routine maintenance, because continuing to drive with low oil pressure or overheating can cause serious engine damage. Most mechanical failures start quietly, with small changes that are easy to dismiss. A new noise, unusual vibration, a warning light, or a slightly different temperature reading. Ignoring these clues can turn a minor issue into an expensive repair. If something changes, investigate it before continuing to drive normally. The same goes for a transmission that begins shuddering during acceleration, hesitates when selecting drive or reverse, produces a new whining sound, or feels noticeably different during gear changes. These symptoms can point to developing problems that become far more expensive when ignored. The temperature gauge deserves the same attention. If it begins sitting higher than normal, fluctuating unexpectedly, or moving toward the hot range, do not assume the reading will return to normal on its own. Check the coolant level when the engine is cold, look for signs of leakage, and stop driving if the engine begins overheating. Your Nissan usually gives you clues before it gives you a breakdown. Catching those clues early can mean replacing a hose, sensor, belt, or fluid instead of repairing an overheated engine or damaged transmission. The longer you drive with a developing problem, the more expensive that problem can become. Number 2. Overlooking cooling system problems. This one is dangerous because the first signs can be incredibly easy to dismiss. You check the coolant reservoir and notice that it is a little lower than it was last time. The coolant level is not dangerously low, so you top it up and assume everything is fine. A few weeks later, you check again and find that the level has dropped once more. You may also notice a sweet smell after parking, a small puddle or damp spot beneath the front of the vehicle, or a temperature gauge that is sitting slightly higher than normal. None of these signs seem serious on their own, so you keep driving and assume the problem can wait. This is exactly how a cooling system problem becomes an engine problem. Your cooling system does more than keep the temperature gauge normal. It constantly removes heat from the engine and keeps temperatures within a safe operating range. If coolant starts disappearing, there is a reason, whether it is a leaking hose, radiator, connection, water pump, or another cooling system component. If the level keeps dropping, investigate it. A small leak may go unnoticed for weeks, but eventually, low coolant can cause overheating. And once overheating begins, a relatively simple cooling system repair can quickly become a major and expensive engine problem. A leaking hose or cooling component may be simple to fix, while an overheated engine can suffer head gasket failure, warped components, or serious internal damage. Never wait for the temperature gauge to reach the red zone. Check the reservoir regularly and pay attention to whether the level keeps falling. Look underneath the vehicle after it has been parked and pay attention to any sweet coolant smell that was not there before. If you notice unexplained temperature changes, investigate them instead of assuming the gauge will eventually return to normal. A small leak is easy to ignore, but an overheated engine is expensive, and the difference can come down to whether you caught the warning early. Number 3. Stretching oil changes or using the wrong oil. This is one of those mistakes that does not punish you immediately, which is exactly what makes it dangerous. You go a little longer between oil changes and nothing happens, so you go even longer the next time. The engine still sounds fine, the oil pressure warning light is not on, and the car still drives normally, so you assume everything must be okay. The oil pressure warning light is not a reminder that your next oil change is due. Nissan itself tells owners to follow the oil type and maintenance intervals specified for their particular vehicle, rather than applying one universal rule to every Nissan. This matters because Nissan has produced a huge range of engines over the years. There are naturally aspirated 4 cylinders, V6, turbocharged engines, direct injection engines, and many different generations with different maintenance requirements. The exact oil specification and service interval can therefore vary considerably depending on the vehicle. Every one of these engines depends on oil for protection. It reduces friction, carries heat away, and lubricates critical components, including turbochargers. When oil becomes contaminated, breaks down, or runs low, wear can quietly accumulate without obvious symptoms. By the time knocking or metal appears, a simple maintenance issue may have become a major repair. The fix is simple, but it requires discipline. Use the correct oil specification for your particular Nissan, check the level regularly, pay attention to oil consumption, and follow the maintenance schedule that applies to your exact engine and driving conditions. Don't wait for the warning light to tell you the engine needs oil, because by then you may already be facing an expensive repair, while regular oil maintenance is cheap by comparison. If you want to avoid costly repairs and give your Nissan the best chance of reaching serious mileage, I've put the most important maintenance tips, reliability advice, and longevity secrets into my ebook, How to Make Your Nissan Last 500,000 Miles, Practical Longevity Guide. Get your copy through the link in the description below. Number 4. Treating your CVT like a normal automatic. Now we are getting into one of the most Nissan-specific mistakes on this list. If your Nissan has a CVT, you cannot think about it exactly like an old conventional automatic transmission because it does not operate the same way. A traditional automatic uses a set of fixed gears, while a CVT continuously changes its ratio using an internal pulley and belt or chain system controlled through hydraulic pressure. The fluid inside a CVT is doing much more than simply reducing friction. It helps control hydraulic pressure, protects internal components, manages heat, and provides the specific friction characteristics the transmission was designed to operate with. Nissan's own maintenance information explains the importance of CVT fluid and warns that heat and contaminants can cause the fluid to lose its necessary properties. The mistake is assuming a CVT is fine because the car still moves, while ignoring shuddering, whining, delayed engagement, or overdue service can allow problems to worsen. Nissan's schedules vary by model, so follow your vehicle's specific requirements. Your Nissan, owner's manual, and specified CVT fluid all matter, because service requirements vary between models. Heat is another concern, as excessive transmission temperatures can trigger protective power or speed reductions. Follow the correct maintenance schedule, use the proper fluid, and investigate unusual behavior early. A CVT issue caught early may be manageable, but once internal damage develops, repairs can become extremely expensive. Treat the transmission like the precision system it is, not like an automatic gearbox that you can forget exists. Once a CVT starts complaining loudly, it may already be asking for a very expensive conversation. Before we get into the rest, make sure you like and subscribe, because we still have 3 more Nissan mistakes to cover, including cold engine driving, neglected belts and hoses, and excessive idling. Number 5. Driving hard while the engine is still cold. You start your Nissan and the engine fires up immediately. You wait 30 seconds, pull onto the road, and then give it a lot of throttle because you assume the car is ready to go. The engine can handle it, so what could possibly be wrong? The problem is that the engine is not yet operating under the same conditions it will once it is fully warmed up. The oil is still cold, the coolant is still cold, and the engine components have not yet reached their normal operating temperatures. The engine was designed to operate across a range of temperatures, but this does not mean it benefits from being pushed hard immediately after startup. You do not need to leave the Nissan idling for 10 minutes to warm it up, but you also should not push a cold engine hard before it reaches operating temperature. Start the car, give it a brief moment, then drive smoothly while keeping the RPM and engine load moderate until it reaches operating temperature. Once the engine is fully warmed up, you can drive it normally. The distinction is important because there are 2 bad extremes. Some owners think the car needs to idle forever before it can move, while others treat a cold engine like it is already fully warmed up the moment the starter stops turning. A cold engine, especially a turbocharged Nissan, needs gentle driving until properly warmed up, allowing the oil and cooling system to reach operating conditions before demanding high RPM or boost. Remember, this is not only a winter problem. A cold engine is still a cold engine even when the outside temperature is warm. The weather can change how quickly the engine reaches operating temperature, but it does not eliminate the warm-up process. Start the engine, drive gently until it warms up, and then use it normally. A simple habit that costs nothing and can help your Nissan reach serious mileage. Number 6. ignoring small leaks, belts, and hoses. Inspecting a belt, hose, or small leak may be boring, but this is exactly what preventative maintenance is supposed to be. The parts that eventually cause major failures usually do not start out as major failures. A belt develops cracks, a hose becomes brittle, a connection begins leaking, or a fluid level starts dropping slowly. The car continues to drive normally, so you convince yourself there is no urgency. Nissan recommends inspecting components like drive belts and fluids according to your specific vehicle's maintenance schedule, because these parts can fail without waiting for a convenient time. A belt nearing the end of its service life or a hose beginning to crack will not wait for your schedule, whether you have another 100 miles to drive or plan to have it checked next weekend. If a component fails, it fails when the material finally reaches its limit. A failing drive belt can leave you stranded, while a cooling system or fluid leak can cause overheating or serious component damage, turning a small issue you ignored into the reason your Nissan is sitting on the roadside. The good news is that you do not need to be a professional mechanic to catch many of these problems early. Open the hood and inspect the belts, hoses, connections, and fluid levels. Then check underneath the vehicle for any fresh leaks or unusual stains. You are not looking for perfection, but for changes like a new stain, a damaged belt, or a coolant level that keeps dropping, because catching these clues early means maintenance instead of a breakdown. A few minutes under the hood may feel boring, but they are far better than waiting for a tow truck. Number 7. Letting your Nissan sit and idle to warm up. You wake up on a cold morning, start your Nissan, and leave it sitting in the driveway for 5, 10, or even 15 minutes because you think you are protecting the engine. You are letting the oil circulate. You are waiting for the engine to warm up. And in your mind, you are being gentle with the car. The problem is that excessive idling does not warm the vehicle as effectively as gentle driving. Nissan's owner guidance advises against excessive idling during warm-up and recommends driving gently after startup, rather than allowing the vehicle to sit unnecessarily. Extended idling creates heat without efficiently bringing the drivetrain to operating temperature, while also wasting fuel. Instead, start the engine, give it a brief moment, then drive gently. Keep the load reasonable and avoid hard acceleration until warm. The goal is balance. Gentle driving during warm-up, not aggressive driving or prolonged idling. A modern Nissan does not need to spend 10 minutes sitting in your driveway every morning before you're allowed to drive it. It needs an owner who understands that a cold engine should be treated gently while it comes up to temperature. There is another reason to avoid turning every short trip into a long idle session. The vehicle spends more of its time operating before the engine and drivetrain have reached their normal temperatures, which is exactly the condition you are trying to get away from. Tomorrow morning, start your Nissan, give it a moment, and drive away gently so the engine can warm up while you move instead of sitting and idling. The goal is not to treat your Nissan like it is fragile, but to avoid habits that actually work against it, because sometimes what you think is protecting the engine may be doing more harm than good. If you avoid these 7 mistakes and stay on top of maintenance, your Nissan can reward you with years of reliable service. If this helps, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.